Evening folks, this is Vagrant and we are back playing The Sinking City. Hey, I got it right for once. In the last video, what did we do? Let's do a little recap. It was all the way yesterday. So Albert Throgmorton came back from his expedition and went mental. He then got killed by Lewis, the Innsmouther, who we decided was protected, and we decided to protect because Albert was clearly spreading some form of hysteria around him and Lewis was affected. So we covered for Lewis. And then we went to research the expedition at the expedition headquarters, and it turned out everything had been burned/ruined by a bunch of Innsmouthers, one of which we shot in the facial regions. So in order to continue our research, because we found this burned cargo manifest for the freighter that they took for the expedition, we went to the newspaper and did some research, found the advertisement for the freighter that they took. That's what we're researching the freighter right now, and that was organised by somebody at Bay 3 here in Grimhaven Bay, so that is where we're off to. All caught up. That's about the gist of it, I think. It's a weird game, this, because it's really janky. It really is. It's janky. It's got way too many mechanics. It's massively over the top in mechanic number. And yeah, I was sitting here this morning and thinking, you know what I really want to do? I really want to play this thing. I've just really wanted to play it. It's just, it kind of gets into your head. It is also, by the way, those of you enjoying it should be happy. Oh, apologies about that. It is surprisingly long. Apparently this is a 25-hour to 30-hour or so story, so... Hello?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
I think you could very easily do a runner here. Oh, okay. Combat. If you're crouched... Oh, there's this... Oh, I didn't know you could crouch. Some enemies have unique abilities that make them an unpleasant surprise. Most have weak spots too. Guns are not going to reload themselves, but okay. Pistol! How do you crouch? What? At no point has that come up in this game. Oh. Oh, okay, right, that makes sense. Is there controls? Crouch. Crouch. B, apparently. Oh! Let's turn off the flashlight as well. Alright. Who knew? Well, I'm glad this happened. I wasn't 100% convinced this was the next step, and I was really nervous that I was going to come all the way down here and then have to go back, so I'm glad that this has worked out. I'm not sure this sneakiness is going to work. I'm just going to pick him off from a distance. It is a one-hit kill, so... Oh, it's a one-hit kill if you actually bloody... if you actually have any form of aim whatsoever. It's a one-hit kill, I should say. There we go. Have a little explore on... lovely stuff. Have a little explore on the Huber. And then we'll go back and talk to our friend over there. Apologies if you hear me drink at some point during this video. Europe is currently smack bang in the middle of it. Oh.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Yeah, Europe's currently smack bang in the middle of a heat wave. It was like 33 degrees yesterday, which isn't that much for some countries and stuff, I'm sure, but for England, 33 degrees is absolute insanity, so...
Shot dead. Point blank.
Where's he wait, what? Oh. It's time to go crazy. Hello? I hear whispers. Yeah, it's impossibly hot right now. I'm recording in the morning, so it's a little better at least. Oh my god.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man. The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
What is going on here? Oh, my sanity's dropped like crazy. Okay, fair enough. What's occurring?
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
So this is the freighter that they did the expedition on. Now, Albert didn't come back on the freighter. Albert came back on the boat that we found right at the start of the game. But I guess the rest... What we're trying to do right now is find the rest of the crew expedition. The expedition crew, I should say. So I guess that's why we're exploring the freighter, including the captain who we're looking for. Oh, that's nice. It's pleasant.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders. Jeremiah is just such a great captain name, you know. Hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throckmorton, and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater observation and marine life observations. Exploration, I should have said. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Okay.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Just like at the expedition headquarters. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Although is this some... Yeah, this is a... Okay, there definitely is more here, because the game is telling me that there's more here. I've seen that one. I'm not missing anything. What else is... Oh, hello. Somehow missed that. It looks like a geode, doesn't it? It's pretty cool. In we go! Blah, blah, blah. Off we go.
You can't take me! Eat this!
I've got to chuck an axe at him. It's a baller move.
To the mare with you! Die! Die! No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
So far, I've got to admit, I'm not convinced by this doing this in order thing, because it's always just in a straight line. Of course it is. That's how it makes sense. Watch me be wrong now, but I don't think I am.
You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Who's this doctor dude who keeps popping up in my head? Did they say all... No, okay. What am I missing? It's very interesting. Oh, we can always come back. We should go talk to the guy. Hopefully the one guy who got away is the captain. He's who I'm looking for. What's this? Oh. Hey, buddy. You're stopping a little wuss now.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
No, right, okay. Cool. Cool. Let's check our casebook. Time charter contract. What's that symbol mean? I have no idea. There's just so much stuff. Okay, whatever. Mind Palace. Sanders has fled, the wounded sailor. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man. Oh, right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so he's wounded. If I were wounded, where would I go? To the bar. Okay, well, oh, there's a book. That means, what's the book mean again? That means I have to do some research, right? The archives. Right, yes! Okay, no, I understand. Okay, cool. I'd really like a fast travel down here. That would be very helpful. Anyways, what we need to do then is go search the archives, but not at the newspaper. We need to go search the archives at the... What is this? Oh. Are they fast travels? Yeah, I think so. We need to go here. There we go. We go search the archives at the hospital instead. Is there really not... Oh, there's a fast travel there. Is that a fast travel? Let's go find out. I believe so. I believe the compass is your fast travel. It's like a phone booth looking shebang. I am so hot. It's 9:30 in the morning and I'm melting. Oh, I hate this country. Oh, I hate everyone. Ugh. Okay, we've never actually used this, so... I guess it doesn't really matter. If there's a boat there, that's probably the quickest, right? Yeah, let's go here. Cool. Cool. It's funny, I read some reviews of this game before I pulled the trigger and bought it. The reviews are very different. Some people gave it, like, I think Destructoid, which I always regard as quite a picky publication, gave it like an 8.5, whereas GameSpot, which I would typically view as a fairly easygoing publication, gave it like a 3 out of 10, I think it was. Something crazy. I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely janky, but it's kind of what you expect from this company. They also said the load times are really slow, and I've got to say, maybe it's a console thing, but on PC, they're fine. Really, I've not really had a problem. What is this? Oh, it's the hotel. Right, I'm hoping there's a little boat over here. Lovely stuff. Just goes to show you can't really trust reviews. At the end of the day, you might trust a certain publication, generally speaking, but that's typically not the best way to go. What you want to do is find individual reviewers that you trust. Because you can trust a publication, but they'll have like 5 different reviewers, and all you're hearing is one opinion at the end of the day. We'll just go down Derry. It's like with IGN, right? I wouldn't say I trusted IGN, but back in the day I think they were... Did you guys see that? But back in the day, I'd say IGN used to be better regarded than they are now, you know? And then they do their Alien Isolation review, which is just one guy's opinion at the end of the day. It's not the opinion of everyone there. They give Alien Isolation like a 4 out of 10 because it's too hard or something. And it kind of ruined their reputation really hard. Because Alien Isolation is one of the greatest horror games ever made. Literally one of the best horror games ever made. And most people who played it could see that, but because one guy didn't, suddenly your reputation's in tatters, basically. Let's just keep an eye out for buildings we can enter, just in case. Here we go. Hospital.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Yeah, buying things isn't really a thing in this game. Let's go to that marker. Right, in we go. Boop.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
You are
visitor.
a weird-looking
Though
guy.
you are a bit pale. You don't have a headache, do you?
He's an absolute unit.
My head? No complaints. I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
The dude is a truck.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, This might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
You went to nice to dick in like no time at all.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
Nope.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
He's so big. It's throwing me for a loop, it really is. Why is he so hench? Okay, cool. We've got ourselves a brand new mission. I think we might do that. We've not done a side quest quite yet, so I'm kind of curious as to how they work. So we're going to actually go explore and complete that one. There's only 2 locations. All the others are massive. If that was only 2 locations, it shouldn't take as long. Right, patience. That's what we're looking for. That one. It'd be the bay, right? Let's have a look. Hey, look at that. Peter oh wait, no, this isn't it. Oh wait, no, yeah, okay. Joseph Willow, is he the... I'm confused. Okay, so Grimhaven Bay. This is everyone wounded in Grimhaven Bay since after the flood. Peter Crowley, M29 Oakmont, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery, prognosis good, best bed rest recommended. Who's Peter Crowley? It doesn't ring a bell. Joseph Willow, M39 newcomer, deep cut wound to left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula, wound stitched, fracture set and bandaged, no trace of infection evident, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. I mean, that's it, right? Doesn't he have a different... Sanders, though, it's a different name. It's not the same name. It's really throwing me. Why would it be a... I mean, it matches, right? It's a deep cut wound to the left shoulder. But it's Captain Sanders and Joseph Willow. I'm gonna have a little... Right. Let's have a little look. Patience. After the flood. And the fact it showed me suggests it's the right thing, right? I'm not going crazy. It must be. Yeah, I think it's right. It's just I'm a little confused. Why is it got a different name? Like, okay, well, let's talk to him about it.
Be safe.
Oh.
We don't have any free beds left.
I actually don't know what to do right now, if I'm honest. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm going to go after the flood, surgery, the bay. What am I missing here? Why am I going crazy? Let's have a little wander around the hospital. Maybe I can go find him. Maybe he's got... Wait, no. Oh, surgery. Well, we're looking for surgery, so... Oh, no, he says he's on bed rest. I'm a little thrown. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, and maybe he just goes by a different name for some reason or something like that, but... Whatever. Let's loot the coffin. As one is wont to do, quite frankly. It doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Well, we'll explore the whole building. There's still evidence here. The game is still telling me that I'm missing evidence here, so... There's something lurking about. I was hoping Key would talk to me about it. I do like that this is part of the game, you know. I'm a little confused right now, but I like being a little confused right now. I don't want to know exactly what to do at every single time. It's nice to have to actually figure things out. Let's go check the next 2 floors. Weird. Oh, hello.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete.
Oh.
Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
Oh, we met Pete.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Why would you? That seems like a poor idea. I think I could have told you that was a poor idea. Then again, I do live in 2019 and I'm probably more aware of medicine than she was. So I guess I'll let her off. Also, she's fictionary, but other than those 2 minor details, there's no excuse for this kind of nonsense.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Look. Yes, he's like... Right. It only just clicks for me. He's given a fake name as he's checked himself in. That's clearly not a gunshot. That's very clearly an axe wound.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
Justice.
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
I feel like if I tell him investigating the expedition, that's worse because he's part of it, so he might feel a little bit more, you know, guilty.
Charles Reed. I'm a newcomer. I'm looking for the source of the Oakmont visions.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams. You can't understand, Mr. Reed. You weren't there.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
Sorry.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw... things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day.
Intricate system.
In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. What happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. and many good men lost their lives.
It's interesting that it only happened at the port. Like, there's something in the town itself, because it's kind of the same with Albert, right? I think Albert was... He was knocked out, he was fairly fine, and then he woke up and went mental.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
I am immensely bullheaded, yes.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Wait.
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
You hitting on me, or...? Imagine you're that doctor there. Some guy in a hat comes around the corner, just starts looking for your locker, just starts robbing you blind. You're not going to talk to me? No, guess not. It's because I robbed her. She's done with me. Can't say I blame her. This is pleasant. Quick way down. Okay, back to the surgery ward. I guess I couldn't loot it until I talked to him, and that probably makes a lot of sense. Well, I didn't really explore that properly, so... Back to the surgery ward. Look for some loot. What is this room? What purpose does this room serve? Suspicious of the room. The room is not to be trusted. Are we doing all XP, by the way? Standard Cemento, okay. Grimhaven Bay. I'm thinking in terms of this. Like this is a huge. The map is huge, right? So I want to do the side quests that I can do when I'm in the correct area, if that makes sense. I don't really want to trot along the entire. Yeah, I don't really want to trot along the entire map to do them when I'm going to be sent there anyway, if that makes sense. So we've got Mystic Tomes, which I think I've marked already, right? Okay, we're going to grab that one when we come out of here. I should really spend the time to mark all of them. Oh, let's do it. Book in the Bank. An abandoned bank building in Northern Advent. So Advent is over here. Northern Advent on Forefathers Street, which is here between Helog. Wait. Okay, so it's back there. It'd be nice if they went. Tome in the Ruins, which is that one over there. Hidden Book Hospital building in Western Reed Heights, which is... Well, this bit looks spooky. Western Reed Heights. Bourbon Road between Innsmouth... Well, there's Bourbon. Between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. None of which I can see. Oh, there's Oak Street. And there's Innsmouth, so it's around there. Central Salvation Harbour. Salvation Harbour. Old Church Road between Seven Oaks... What? All the way. There's Old Church Road between Seven Oaks and Windheim. That's Windheim. And there's Seven Oaks. Near the Redemption Church, which I assume is this. So, again, around there, right? A Ferris wheel in the park in Western Oldgrove. Near Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Century Avenue, Beacon Street. I assume this is the park here, so yeah, I'll stick it there. Eastern Grimhaven Bay. On the southern end of Whisper Street. Whisper, 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 whisper. Whisper? Whisper? Whisper near the road to Blackwood Mars. Help me. This isn't Eastern. This is very much Western. Where the hell's Whisper Street? Oh, there it is. Oh, grand. On the southern end of Whisper... Well... Okay, so I guess here? And this is probably the manor. Eastern Reed Heights. We're getting there, folks. We're nearly done. North of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. North of the intersection. So that's the intersection there. So, I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. It'd be nice if I could change map mission while I'm here. What's that last one? Okay, so that was the guy opposite our room, and he was collecting all these books. And he felt it was pretty important. Our other one is Letters from Oakmont. So that's that one there. And that one which we tried to get to but couldn't find. And then there's like 10 trillion others. Tell you what, I'm gonna put down all these map markers before the next video. You guys don't really have to sit through that. And then I think we're gonna try to knock out a couple of the ones in the local area. We're gonna go make our diving suit, and also we're gonna explore the surgery and try to find the logbook for the ship. Until then, thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye bye.